OneCircuit Mailbag, coming to you live from downtown Tasmania. OneCircuit, you make it, we'll bake it. A box. Christmas box. Surely not. Where are we now? I don't know, but well into the year. So, yeah, Christmas box doesn't make much sense. Oh, okay. And inside is a what? It's an oscilloscope? Ah, yes. I think I know where this comes from now. Let's get the pen out. I think this is a PCBWay present. I think what happened was that PCBWay have a Twitter account, which is called, I think, PCBWay Official or something like that. I'll link it in the description, or I'll put a graphic over here. And every week they have a giveaway. And just bear in mind that I don't ever win anything, but they had a giveaway for an oscilloscope. And all you had to do was to retweet their giveaway, and then they draw out a prize once a week. And I don't know how it happened, but I won it. So I'm going to hook up, what do you reckon, a 555 timer, and see if it works. All right, I'm actually going to start this with a used battery, and people do give me used batteries because I ask for them. And this one is at 1 volt. So pretty much whatever consumer appliance it was in, it's not good. But I've got a little circuit here which is a jewel thief, and it's based on the QX5252 IC, which I'll link up here, previous video on that. But it's a charge pump sort of circuit. So if I put that in there, lo and behold, even out of a 1 watt LED, I can get some light. So I run these right down to, 0.4, 0.5 volts before I throw them away. They're quite useful for lighting up. For instance, when I'm 3D printing inside this sort of container that I've got here, I can light it up. So with a charge pump, though, you would expect that it would be oscillating. So this new oscilloscope should pick that up. Let's try and connect it up. So we'll try this guy on. Here's a couple of different leads that were given. I think this one's going to work okay. And if I can see the screen, maybe I'll put the screen over here. Is that any better? Don't know. We'll find out when we turn it on. And to turn it on, it has a little USB-C. Presumably it's 5 volts. Let's have a look. So this is plugging that in, and okay, yeah, so we've got something that lights a noise. Let me get rid of that, see if we can we see that any better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's what's showing at the moment, and we're in AC mode and 10 microseconds. So the other end of the lead here, if I get the ground onto the ground for the LED, that's a pretty useless connector, but I think that's on there. And I think it's the 4th pin along, which is the output for the QX5252. So if I can just snib that guy. There we go. Yeah, so that should be, it's not showing an awful lot. Let's see if I can put it in auto mode. I'm getting something. What's the connection like? It's pretty dodgy on this side. Okay, so I did end up short-circuiting that battery. It was pretty dead anyway. This is another one. Let's throw that one in. And okay, so there's an auto button here. I don't know if that changes anything. Let's just press that. No, it's pretty much found that. So we're looking at 100 and 25-ish kilohertz for that operation of the QX5252. I'm pretty sure I've measured this before at about 42, 43 kilohertz. So I don't know whether it's a function of the circuit or the voltage of the battery. Either way, the capacitor and diodes in there, there's a Zener in there as well, smooths that out. This is actually the stable joule thief, so the output can be pretty good for it can be pretty good for running a microcontroller or what have you. But I've actually got it hooked up to the pin, the fourth pin on the output of the QX5252 before it gets all those smoothing caps and so forth. So that's actually what's coming out of that charge pump, 125 kilohertz. So yeah, I would say that's pretty good. I've got a little bit of reading to do about this little guy. Thank you so much, PCBWay, not just for the competition, which is great, but also for picking me as a winner. Fantastic. And just for completion, before we finish up on this one, I've just put these leads across the LED to show the stable, in this case 4 volts, which would reflect the Zener that I've put in there for this circuit. Interesting clunky sound. And we have drop shipped. So we have a couple of packages. Let's go with this one first, and then we'll go with this one. Alright, so this guy is not opened well, is what this guy is. Try again. Okay. Head torch. So maybe we've got 2 head torches here. It's a head torch sort of day. Yes, we do. It's a head torch sort of day. Are they the same? They are. So let's just have a look at this one. Battery included or not, I don't think so. And it is an 18650. Let me go grab one. Okay, so generic 18650 battery, around $4 into the country, and $30 retail, if you can believe that. I don't pay retail. So anyway, let's put that in there. And we have, nice, lots of different options there. And on the other side, yeah, that's pretty cool actually. So lots of different options for both of those lights. And then you just whip the battery out. Oh, it looks like you can actually recharge it through here as well. Yes, there is. Look at that. There must be some circuitry in there for recharging the 18650. That is pretty cool. Another nice headlamp or torch, as we call them here in Australia. And yeah, pretty happy to have it. Still smouldering. Let's open it up. What's inside the box? Oh, we have got PCBs from PCBWay. Wow, PCBWay. Good job. Let's get the pen back again and have a look at them. Yes, so a little while ago I took delivery of these TDA 7265 audio amplifier chips, and I can't remember the specs. I think it was 25 watts per channel, and this should fit on there. Yes. Yes. So it just fits onto that. One pin is out. There we go. So that fits onto the PCB at this end. Then you have the usual components associated with an audio amplifier. So you've got some resistors there and a couple of big caps, a couple of little caps and so forth and so on. And then you have your, what looks to be plus. Let me just get in a bit closer there so we can see what's going on. Try and put these together because it's, again, it's a PCBWay sort of day. There we go. So yes, let me just focus. So we've got 18 volts plus, 18 volts minus, and then we've got our ground, and then we've got our signal. We've got left, right, and ground, and our signal coming in, signal plus, signal minus, and ground. And and it's supposed to be a pretty good audio amplifier. So maybe we'll do, well, we'll do a separate video and put this together and see what it sounds like. Box. Okay. So, oh, violent. 3D printing industry evangelist. A box from a zealot. The best kind of box. One day I'll speed this up and save you from the insanity. But not today. Creality, achieve dreams. 3D printing. And the box opens how? Ugh. Oh, violently. Yes. Good. Quite a bit of a story to this one, actually. No, not this one. I think this one is a standard one. Yeah, look, I've got a few bits and pieces for the Ender 3D V2 and can replace them when needed, but I just thought it'd be handy at some stage if I needed to do the whole lot, fans included. I was going to say there's quite a story with this because I do have an order that got lost with just these fans, but if they turn up, I will talk about that. But in the meantime, yeah, this is the Rigididge complete head, ready to go, no drama, swap in, swap out, and good to go. I'll put up the price and everything that I paid for this one, but worth every penny when you, when you need to keep printing, and nice replacement head there with all the trimmings. Smells delicious. A box. Not my favourite. See how this goes. Not too bad. Nicely packed. Looks like batteries. Looks like 18650 batteries. Yes. 18650 batteries are horrendously expensive. These are somewhat lighter than I would have expected. Don't tell me they've sent the Tasmanian some dodgy ones. These are very, very light. Not sure what they're listed at, but yeah. Well, one thing we can do, I guess, is we can see if at least they've got some charge on them. Let's try that. So let's go to 20 volts. But how long they'll last, I don't know. They're just for things like torches around the place and all that sort of stuff. About the voltage I'd expect, I suppose. Yeah, but not happy with the, very not happy with the weight of them, and therefore the probably the capacity. But anyway, you get what you get. Hideously expensive here, but the cheap ones are not always the good option. What do they say? False economy. Anyway, it is what it is. Be careful with this one. Just try for a corner. Yeah, silly one. Okay. A little while ago, I got a LED indicator for a tap. I thought it was pretty cool, and I was thinking about putting one on another tap around the place. What some people call a faucet. They're pretty good, actually. They just change colour and they indicate the temperature of the water. So yeah, silly, but there it is. It's pink. Good one. All of these are drop shipped, so no idea what they are. Nothing indicated from the packaging. Oh, yes, this is a very weird beast, this one. So, rumour has it that this particular device is an ESP32C3 when plugged in one way with a USB-C cable, and a Raspberry Pi 0 when plugged in the other way. Oh, I can't wait to play with this. Is it real? It's a unicorn. That is the mailbag for the week, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.